October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and 10 on Your Side is dedicated to help break the cycle of domestic violence. Well, today we look at where the cycle often begins. Children are often forgotten about when it comes to domestic abuse. Kiahnna Patterson shares how a Chesapeake woman wants to change that.
I just remember feeling so helpless.
As a little girl, Santina Proctor witnessed her mom attacked by her boyfriend nearly every day.
Wake up in the middle of the night and my mother's getting kicked down her bedroom steps.
Scenes of beatings and blood still haunt her.
There was a time he bashed her head into our glass kitchen table and there was blood just pouring out of her head.
Not knowing what to do as a child, she called 911.
Don't call the police, like you could have got me in trouble. Like that really hurt me.
And to cope with the extreme abuse, her mom turned to drugs.
A lot of trauma, but it was normal. It was every day. This is what it's like being Sandra's daughter.
Then when Santina was just 7 years old, her mom died. She believes drugs played a role. Her mom never got a chance to escape the abuse, and no one was ever charged.
She was just everything. She was just amazing, an amazing woman who didn't know that she was amazing. She didn't know it.
Studies show children like Santina who witness domestic violence are more likely to continue the cycle of abuse. Girls are 6 times more likely to experience sexual abuse, while boys are 10 times more likely to become abusers.
What I've seen is just the pain.
Nicole Norden, the YWCA counseling director, says that's because so much of our behavior is learned.
A child gets a distorted view of what love is. So when it comes to sexual assault and domestic violence, it's love equals this.
And the impacts on children could last a lifetime.
Self-esteem and self-worth issues, as well as boundaries and learning boundaries and attachment, and just really wanting to feel safe and loved. They may hyper-focus in the areas that they saw the problems that they were exposed to and ignore other things, or never get the help that they need.
Luckily, Santina broke that cycle. She went on to a career in the military and is now a teacher. 2 decades after her mom's death, she started to process the trauma through writing and short documentaries.
When I started writing, people started reading, and I realized, yo, it's a lot of people who need help and an outlet.
So she created a way for people to vent on a blog. Then she started a nonprofit organization.
So when I started to write, I said, well, it's not my fault. That's what I'll call it.
Her organization offers emergency shelter and some financial help as families transition. She wants people to consider children are sometimes the survivors.
I just see it's not your fault as it's a voice.
Her message now is simple: end abuse.
The children know what's going on and we are affected by it, and it's important to get out, and you can get out.
The YWCA has several counselors ready to help children and adults. They'll also help you create a safety plan. We have a full list of resources ready to help you listed over on WAVY.com. Kiahnna Patterson, 10 on Your Side.